Hey, you guys. Welcome to the HP&G. I'm G. He's...
HP, this is my co-host, you know.
What is that? You said that last time, and I was offended.
I didn't think you was going to catch it. You didn't say anything, so I was like, all right, cool.
Because we all know you're my co-host.
Sure.
You just, set up everything.
Sure.
Add everything in your name. So...
all right, so cool. Episode 3 of the HP&G podcast. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Y'all don't know who the hell we are.
Not yet, but y'all gonna learn. Gonna learn.
First episode, we just went straight into it. Y'all know nothing about us, so guess what? We're gonna tell you a little bit about ourselves. I'm HP, like he said already.
Yes, I'm G.
He's
like
G.
You're searching for it.
G.
He's going through dementia. We get. It's fine.
And we are operating out of Columbia, South Carolina. We on the map.
Yeah, the bottom of the map.
Hey, yeah, bottom of the map. But yeah, man. So we figured we'd get this podcast going, and this is all in looking back, and we should have did this at the beginning. But
yeah, and if you ever had any questions about South Carolina, just know we're a red state. I feel like that's basically South Carolina.
Red state, baby. Red state, I guess. Yeah. Sure. But yeah.
So how was your day? What you been getting into, man?
My day was good, man. What'd I do today? I didn't do much. I've been watching Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit?
The girl playing chess?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it Queen's Gambit?
I have no clue.
Queen's Gambit. I think it's Queen's Gambit. Yeah, I've been watching. You haven't watched it?
I have not seen it.
Dope.
It's like that?
It's dope.
Man, see?
It's dope. It's good.
You know you got to be a good producer when you can make playing chess cool again?
Nah, but it's dope. Like, the story of it is dope. I got one more episode left, so.
Oh, is it? You been binging?
No, I ain't really been binging. I watched. It's been like 4 days since I've been watching. Like, okay. I gotta watch it with my girl because I can't watch without it. So it's like we got find time to watch. So it's one of them situations.
You'll be done next year.
Yeah, nah. I got one more episode. I'm watching that shit tonight probably, but or tomorrow morning. I'm off tomorrow, so word.
Good times.
Yeah, man. But yeah, super dope show.
Word.
I'm loving it.
Well, thanks for asking me in return.
Well, I wasn't done.
Are you sure?
I did that today. Also, I finished writing this track that I was been just stagnant on for so long just because I wasn't finding inspiration and things like that. But I finally got it. Track's done. I just got to record it now. Right over there. You can't see it. But in the booth. But yeah, so that was my day, and then I ate some things and chilling, and now you here.
So excited. Oh my God, I was on the edge of my seat. So
right. So wait. How was your day?
Oh, thank you for asking.
I had to
ask, It was terrible. Oh my goodness. I've been putting together this Christmas tree, whooping my ass. It's way bigger than expected. And it's since it's
How many feet?
No clue. It's a real
taller
tree.
Than you?
It's taller than me, though.
At least 6 foot.
It's at least 6 foot.
Okay.
It's at least 6 foot.
All
I'll
right.
give it at least 7, 8. 7, 8 range, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. But like, it's no more real trees for me. It was overpriced.
I told you.
I'm done. I'm tired.
How much you paid for it?
$80. $80.
That ain't bad for a real Christmas.
The only thing that was messing me up is because it was like some was bigger and cheaper, but it's like, it was just strange. It's strange. I just felt like they went out there and they priced them however they felt, but at the same time, maybe I don't know. But I'm done with that.
What kicked your ass about it?
Well, everything it's not enough. It's really big. It's bigger than what I thought.
What do you mean? What's not
so
enough?
Like I got like
decorating it.
Yeah, I got like 4 lights because I figured that'd be enough. I got like 4 of the tinsel little thingies. I got a handful of everything, and no matter what I get, it's still not enough. It's like 75% done. I still got. So now I'm like, fuck it. My tree just gonna have character. Like, like when you see it, it might seem strange, but after a while you'll get used to it. It has personality, you know.
Oh, it's like you.
They say I'm gorgeous. All right.
Whatever, nigga. All right, so cool. Christmas tree is not done. What else you do today?
Oh, well, that was basically my life and writing papers.
What?
Writing papers.
Oh, writing papers.
Getting this degree.
Class.
Hey, your boy out here. Tired of that shit too. I'm about to start cheating.
I don't want no more of that. I don't want no more of that life.
Start paying people. It's the easiest way to do it. Yeah.
I guess, man. Nah.
Matter of fact, not even pay people. I need to meet a girl and get her to do it through kind words and nice persuasive gestures.
So you want somebody to get your master's degree
for me? Ooh. And then I just pop up. And
what is that?
Because that was excitement. Just the idea of getting somebody to do my schoolwork for me, it made me feel good on the inside because we're doing everything remote now. Corona has changed everything. How do you know who has the degree?
Bro, they're going to watch this shit and take your shit, snatch it right back.
Side JK. I would never, ethics and everything.
Right. So, yeah, that was it?
Oh, yeah, that's it, though. That's cool. It, though. My life.
And, I got my other show coming on tonight, too. Yeah, back on me. But, other show, His Dark Materials. Yo.
Oh, HBO.
Yeah.
I tried it, man. The first episode was so trippy.
You didn't like it?
I was half and half. I feel like I need to watch it again.
Yo, watch, bro. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
That looked very imaginative.
Yeah, bro, they got talking animals. Everybody's born with a talking animal that just, it's them. It's an extension of them. So if the animal get hit or hurt or some shit, they get hurt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's that type of thing. But so it's very, very, very imaginative.
I saw like a possum chasing a squirrel or something, and it was holding it down.
And bro, I love it. I love it.
All right, word.
Yeah, so.
And that's our TV show review. Go ahead, look them up.
Find one of those, watch it, I promise. You won't be disappointed.
And if you are, comment on how trash his selection is. Yeah, that sounds
You see
good.
how nobody laughed?
It's only me and you.
Hey, nobody laughed.
Everybody laughed.
Nobody laughed. I'm not wrong. But yeah, so what we getting into today, man? What we getting into today?
Man, well, we got a lot of.
So wait. You just came back. Yeah, how was the past week for you?
Oh,
how was the past week for you?
Well, being very responsible, very mindful of Corona. I was being very safe.
Right.
I did a little traveling, not much.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 2-hour flight.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of made it there like 20 minutes early, so it wasn't even that. But the Key West was nice, though. And it was warm there. Like, we're warm in South Carolina, but they're warm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like down in Florida.
It's 80 degrees down there right now. It's crazy. Oh, man. Beautiful. Yeah, another world.
Word.
Wait, so I got a question, right? When you're taking off your girl lingerie, because for some reason I feel like I was trying to judge people based on, like, not necessarily the things they say, but the things they do. Like a little experiment, right? So you got your girl. She comes downstairs with the lingerie on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you take off first? Her bra or her panties?
I don't know, bro. I don't really deal in lingerie. I don't quite believe in it.
You don't deal in lingery?
I don't quite. It's not that I don't believe in it, but I don't see the point. I don't see the point in it. It's not a religion. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, what's the point if it's gonna come right off? It's just
just like girls
I guess
wearing
it's like
makeup.
enticing you. It's enticing you for the get down, but it's like
it's like to keep it spicy, get boring. Right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Come down here in these different outfits. I can watch you prance around. It's always something that you're doing that's like unrealistic at that time. Like you might like feed them strawberries for some reason just because they got on lingerie, or you might have some pellets on the ground.
Just because they deserve strawberries since they got on the lingerie.
It's just like that's meeting them halfway. They done went to the store to surprise you.
It depends on what kind of mood you in, like what you trying to get to. You know what I mean? Like whichever one.
See, and that's why I was asking, because it's like if you take off the bra first, I feel like you're a romantic. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be a part of the world that they're creating for you. A part of that, for real, right? But if you take off the panties first, it's kind of like, man, fuck all that shit. I'm just trying to knock it out, be done with this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so now I know, like, are you a romantic or are you like a brute savage? It makes sense.
That's reading a lot into that.
I bet a lot of gentlemen out there it's probably make panties first.
It could make sense.
And the girls always be like, hey, what about these? And they don't even mess with them. Painful. Foreplay. They say men don't foreplay anymore.
Yeah, they say a lot of things. I don't know. I feel like men still foreplay.
What is foreplay?
Foreplay is
Head.
No, that's not foreplay. It could be, but foreplay, I don't know, like the feeding strawberries and shit like that. You know, the romantic foreplay.
Is that foreplay?
I don't know. The romantic foreplay, the kissing, the
Kissing,
massaging, and the all that to lead up to, you know.
You ever had sex with somebody you didn't like?
No.
What? That's crazy.
No, somebody I didn't like.
Yeah, sex with somebody.
No, why would I put myself in a position to have sex with somebody if I didn't like them?
Yeah, you're right. Who does that?
Right. So tell me about it.
Well, not me, but hypothetically speaking, I could possibly see somebody doing it just to get the rocks off.
Why would you do that if you don't like them? If you don't like them, why would you do that? Answer that question. Just
to get your rocks off. To get your rocks off. To get your little sensation. Get in, get out. Bing, bing. You know.
Even if you don't like them.
Yeah.
Not attracted to them.
Yeah, even if you're not attracted to him.
If you're not attracted to him, you can still do that.
With head? Yep. Anything's possible with head. I'm pretty sure. Like, if there was a male who was raped by a woman, like, I'm pretty sure she did it through head. Because...
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I could.
It's hard.
I can kind of see that.
Sometimes if you're single and you're having sex with somebody that you like, then it's like, wouldn't that just be your girlfriend or your significant other? Like, if you found somebody that you actually like that you're sleeping with, then it's kind of like y'all go together as long as they like you also. Mm-hmm. But it's like, yeah, the thing is, while you're single, you just be sleeping with people. And you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but in some way you like them. Like, for me, at least, I got to like you to deal with you. Especially on that kind of level.
Yeah. Me too. But yeah. But a lot about this lingerie, I feel like, men should do more foreplay. But I'm absolutely certain that head is the big, and nipple sucking. That's weird. That's somebody's grandma or auntie's watching this. Never mind. So so the break dancing is going to be part of the Olympics. I think that is the coolest shit ever. Like the Jabberwockies, it's like now they finally.
Is that breakdancing? Do they breakdance? What do you consider breakdancing? Breakdancing, I'm thinking you laying a fucking piece of cardboard on the ground and fucking spinning on your back and shit and popping up, holding your fucking neck and leg to the side and shit.
I'm almost certain the Jabberwocky, like that's
not breakdancing.
That is they pop locking.
That's pop locking.
Pop locking is breakdancing.
Breakdancing, look it up. Whoops, I need my computer. Where's Jamie? Young Jamie, where you at, man? I need you.
Look, all I know is I wonder if it's gonna be 1-on-1 or if it's gonna be like a crew. It'd be real intense though if it's like 1-on-1 though.
Like 1-on-1 breakdancing? I think that I've actually watched some of those competitions before, and it's like two dudes going at it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they judge as a ooh and a ah. You know what I mean? Like they can, they all do that shit better than me. So it's like I don't know what's a ooh, what's a like what's the ball going through? What's the ball going through the hoop for them? You know what I mean? Or a touchdown? What's that?
Yo, you feel it. You feel it when everybody like, oh.
Nah, because I'll be watching that shit sometimes, man, and it's like not because I have dreams of dancing or anything. But
we all do.
I'm a horrible dancer.
What's crazy I'm a horrible dancer. Sometimes if you watch somebody dancing, it seems so awkward. But like if you think about it, Chris Brown literally made an entire he's so big because he danced too. Like that, and he was dancing before he was big. He had to dance to get big. Mm. Yo, like right now with the podcast, if we was like break dancing the entire time
while we're talking,
yo, we would have been took off. We would have been through the ceiling. They would have thought we was like the Beyonces of podcasts.
Bro, better than that. If I could break dance and podcast at the same goddamn time, what?
That's why.
That's a show.
That's a show. That's what I'm trying to put on, man. We got to get it together. That's why I'm happy that the Olympics is brought on break dancing so I could learn. That's what I'm trying.
Nobody's gonna watch that shit.
Everybody gonna watch that shit. Who's not gonna watch
break dancing?
It's like who watches the Olympics in America?
What country would win the breakdancing competition?
If
Your bets right now. Who is we?
If America. If America lose, we start this whole pop locking thing. It's just
I don't know, bro. I feel like some Asians. I feel like the Asians would give us some trouble.
That's why we gotta get the Jabberwockies. I'm telling you.
But who knows what the Jabberwockies are?
Everybody.
No, but they're American. I don't know. Maybe they're American. I don't know enough about them.
I think they're American.
But their faces are
Asian.
covered. Yeah, right. I think some of them are Asian and other cultures or nationalities. But I mean, whose side would they be on? I mean,
you go by where you was born.
Yeah, you go by where you was born. Now I was trying to think of a name.
I like when I say ignorant things. You kind of like go back and clean it up to make it make sense.
What was ignorant? What you say? What you say?
Because I was like, they're like Asian. He was like, yeah, they're Asian and other nationalities. Like, no, I'm pretty sure it's just Asian.
All the Jabberwockies are Asian. Nah, dude, I love the Jabberwockies though. Like they that shit's so. And the Les twins. I don't know how you pronounce it. The LES twins. They're like LES twins. But like one of them was in the last Men in Black movie. And you seen it? Did you see the last Men in Black?
Yeah, actually.
In the beginning, one of the bad guys, he's like on the rooftop or some shit. Skinny black dude.
The one with the girl and the
I guess
Caucasian guy.
Are you talking about the movie as a whole?
The whole.
No, I'm just talking about this one.
The
scene
last
in the
Men
beginning.
in Black. No,
yeah, the last Men in Black.
That's the one with the. Yeah.
But yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Hemsworth. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, and yeah, Les twins. One of the Les twins was in there, but the twins and like these dudes dance, dog. Like, but they do the pop locking shit. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, that's breakdancing.
And they do shit in unison like that. That's dope. And I feel like anytime you have anything in unison, it's just something to look at. Like anything in unison, if people see people moving together, even watching birds in the sky, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes
when they like move to the front and it's compelling. It's like it keeps you trapped in it for some reason. It's like, I don't know.
I like being trapped in things. You think Ashanti faked Corona because she knew that Keisha Cole was about to give her the beats?
Absolutely not. Who the fuck would fake Corona? No, absolutely not. She did not fake Corona, bro. Come on.
You don't think people fake Corona to get out of things?
Yeah, and if they get found out, they get in trouble.
Do they?
Yeah, yes, bro. There was one dude that faked it for school or some shit that I can remember. He got arrested.
They arrested him?
Right, yes. You know what kind of shit happens if you fake Corona and they got to put all this money into contact tracing and shut the school down probably or whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Causing panic for no reason.
I saw that one of the daycares in Colombia, they had to shut down because one of the kids had Corona. It's a crazy world to navigate. You're blessed not to have kids. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine. It's like I want to keep her, but she aggravating. So it's like, she got to go places during the daytime, but Corona make things.
Wait, what you mean you want to keep her?
Like I want her to be with me all day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. I want her to rock out with me. No, I ain't going to give her away. Not yet. I feel like
that sounds so bad when you say it like that.
If she grows and be amazing, I want all the credit. I want her to be like, "Oh, daddy," and I'm like, "Yeah, I did that."
No, you gonna have to take credit either way, nigga. That's your child. You gonna get no matter what happened. You credit it for raising her.
You know what's so scary about having a daughter? I was watching.
I can imagine.
What was it? On FX and the dude's Snowfall. And how he liked the girl on Snowfall the entire time, and then all of a sudden now she's a crackhead. I don't never want to be a crackhead, daddy. That gotta be pretty painful. That's funny. I see you laughing now. Crack's a joke until it's in your house, nigga. That shit real. Motherfucking wake up TV go. Sick. Oh, no. That's the stuff I think about.
Crack's a joke until it's in your house. That's a commercial, yo. They need to use that. That need to be one of them drug commercials. Crack's a joke until it's in your house.
And I want him to have like a real brand.
And then every day the dude wakes up and something missing out the house.
And I want him to act like it's cool at first until he's like, all right.
Well, no, wait. Okay, who the fuck is gonna act like crack school first time around?
No, I want maybe his stuff going missing. Could be, look, That's not the point, man. The point is,
I was going. Hey, look, I was talking about a commercial. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was thinking about artists, right? And like who was the artist that had the best team? Like how Lil Wayne had Young Money and what he did to promote Drake and Nicki and Tyga and them, right? And then it's like I was thinking about Kanye, and I was like, he don't promote none of
The
his artists.
best team?
Yeah, well, no, that promotes their artist. Like Rick Ross, he promotes the hell out of Meek Mill when he feel
Who
like
promotes their team
you know what I'm
the
saying?
best?
But like I've never seen Kanye say anything good about Big Sean. Like off the top, like I feel like he's probably the worst.
That's different.
And he beef with Kid Cudi.
I don't
and that's his
know. I don't
artist.
know if Kanye could be considered the worst. Like he just
He
gave
got
all his
Tiana Taylor.
He just
Him and
gave
Tiana was beefing.
all his artists and masters, yo.
I mean, he's sabotaging them though. Wait, did he though? Kid, now see
I saw something about Big Sean
that's what
saying he
said.
got him.
Oh, see, I didn't see Big Sean say he got him.
That was a while ago, actually, a couple maybe a month or a couple weeks ago, right? Shortly after he said it.
Yo, it's crazy. Lil Wayne got like over $100 million for his. Well, that's not crazy. It's well deserved.
It's well
He's
deserved,
amazing.
but I feel like for him to sell his masters like that, you know, he going to court. Like he pleaded guilty to the gun charges.
He did.
Yeah, he pleaded guilty to them shit.
So he did.
And like shortly after it comes out that he sold his masters.
He get the money.
Yeah, I feel like he needs the money.
I mean, but yeah,
that's a lot of money to
you
get.
get over. I'll sell anything if
he also about to have a lot of court fees.
He should
lawyer
be used
fees
to
and
it by
shit.
now, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel bad for him, but at the same time, he rich though, so he should know better. Guns. Yeah, how can you be worth like hundreds of millions of dollars and still use it? Well, I guess you probably still have your own gun. I have security crazy though. Be like Obama.
Bro, if I was worth all that money, and I don't know what kind of life Lil Wayne
we don't
lived.
know.
We only looking from the outside.
Yeah, definitely.
But if I had all that notoriety and fame and things like that, and I already have I have a Fed case, convicted felon, I wouldn't be around guns, dog. I would want to be free and still out here making money, and I don't understand that shit. It's just like with a lot of these other artists, dog. Like these niggas, they get this money, bro, and they get up out the hood just to stay in the hood. They get the opportunity to get out the hood.
That's not fair to say though, because we do live in a world where Pop Smoke posted an Instagram picture that had his location, and people came to rob him immediately.
This is true.
So
So I'm not
it's
talking
like-
about those situations.
But it's like they might feel vulnerable. They might feel like they're targets out there, you know, like everybody's thirsty and they're orange juice. So you got to keep the strap on you. Somebody might try to kidnap Lil Wayne, take his teeth out, sell him.
Take his dreads.
You can get no money for them. Fuck around, grab them and catch something.
Bro, I seen the picture. Did you see the picture? When this nigga had his dread the dread hanging on for dear life,
Like it
my
sold
nigga.
it on.
It was hanging on for dear life, my nigga. Like, let it go.
I just wish
let
he
it go.
aged better, man.
Huh?
Yeah, I just wish.
He aged better.
Yeah.
He did all them drugs, nigga. What
And
you
he-
mean? Like
that don't-
sip lean all the time? That
Yeah,
shit
he do.
wears on you,
And
dog.
He's still sipping too. That's
That
crazy.
shit
though.
wears on you. Like by this point, he's addicted. Like I'm pretty sure whatever addictive thing that's in it.
Oh
It's just
yeah.
with him.
Cold turkey probably take him out, but at the same time though, he's still like he's a treasure. I feel like. 'Cause,
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely
done a lot. I
He's
feel like
done
he's
a lot in the
changed
culture.
the mixtape game. He changed
For sure.
rap, just the sound of music.
For sure.
I like him.
But yeah, like these dudes. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. I guess they feel loyalty to the hood. I feel like. Ooh, excuse me. I feel like the hood. They feel like the hood will look at them different if they didn't come back and show their face in around them streets. They would be considered fake or what am I looking for? What's the word?
I don't know, not real. I guess that's the opposite of. No, I was
just got the money and just dip. But I mean, at the same time, dog, you gotta in those kind of situations. I feel like you need to find who's there for you, who's good for you. Keep them around, because I promise you, a lot of them niggas around anybody, not just speaking on niggas in the hood, but anywhere. Everybody around you ain't for you. You know what I
Everybody
mean?
not for you.
Everybody's
true.
not for you. So you just gotta know how to filter that shit out And a lot of people, a lot of people don't know how to do that. But
It's well because you don't know till you know, right? You can have a friend, right, and you might have little signs where like you do things for them and they may seem ungrateful or something, but it's hard to tell like who's really down for you, right? Because
mm,
it's like sometimes you might have personalities that clash, but that don't necessarily mean that they like malicious towards you. And you can have somebody smiling in your face all day and they despise you and you just can't catch it. So I don't think people are made specifically like because we're not like some military interrogators. We're not made to find phony people. We just take people just because I feel like humans are inherently good, so we try to see the good in other people. It's like you don't know till you know.
you think humans are inherently good?
Yeah, because it's like when you do something wrong, do you feel like it's wrong?
I agree.
You
I
know?
agree. Unless you're brought up thinking that wrong thing is right,
That is true. That
and
is.
then like, what do you do? That's actually a study. Like the blank slate. You're a blank slate when you're born, right? That's it. So in sociology, that's what they talk. One of the things they talk about, humans are blank slates when they're born. So whatever's imprinted on them as they come up, that's what they think is whatever they think. So like if you're born in the wild with a wolf, I think this is one of the things they talked about. This kid was born like as a baby and raised by wolves or some shit, raised around animals, and he acted like those animals. You know what I mean? Like moved around like them, like they accepted him, had all their mannerisms and things like that. Yet he's a human, right? So that was one of the things they used for the blank slate theory, I guess.
Yeah, I
But
feel like that's definitely present in religion too. Like in America or in Christianity, suicide is, it's a major no no. But then like in other religions, if you commit suicide for a cause, then it's okay. And it's actually more
on the
respected.
extreme side, that's usually on the more extreme sides of those religions.
Well,
That's on
but
the more
it's more
extreme
than just
sides.
one though, because it's like there was kamikaze pilots also, just like how there's maybe Arabians that does it also, or Muslims. So it's more than just one religion. It's just
Yeah, it's
different
more, but yeah,
perspective.
it's more than one religion for sure. But I just think it's more on of those religions. That's more on the extreme sides
Oh yeah, yeah,
of
right.
those religions. So yeah, it's yeah, man, that religion thing is a whole nother
Oh
side. I
yeah,
could talk
that's
about that
a.
forever, man. But hey, I was having a conversation today with someone, and we were talking about well, I mentioned to him that humans were parasites.
mm, I can see it.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, if you look at the and I don't know why this popped in my head just now, but if you was in the solar system, right, in space,
All right.
looking at all the planets from afar, and you just see this one planet dying, right? Is that not the same as like, I don't know, looking at an apple and just over time seeing this apple deteriorate
Okay.
over time. But if you look in close with a microscope, you'll see that there's these little organisms or whatever eating at this apple, rotting it out, or things like that. You know what
Okay,
I
I'm
mean?
with you.
So if you out in space looking at Earth and you just see Earth, like what's going on with Earth? Like if you zoom in with a space microscope, the aliens, because they out there.
Yeah.
Told y'all, they out there. If you zoom in with a space microscope, you'll see that. You'll
Yeah.
see why the planet is
Yeah,
going
these
the way
little
it's going.
motherfucking humans just
Mm,
fucking it up.
We're,
That's
we're
crazy.
parasites.
It's an outstanding perspective. I agree.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it's too vast. Like, I was looking at this other thing. Oh, so much. I was looking at this other thing, and it was like, um, the universe looks like a cell or something like that. Like
Oh, I can see it.
like the
I can see
structure
it.
of it
Hmm.
looks like a
I
cell.
like
And
the
they were like,
galaxy.
yeah, and they were like, what if we're just part of a cell of something huge?
Something bigger than
Some,
us.
of course, something
Yeah,
bigger than
something
us.
crazy.
But like we're like us looking at a cell or some shit is like whatever else is looking at us
Well,
being a cell.
that's just
We're,
saying, but that's
it,
just
it
saying
like
that
blows your
everything's
mind,
linked.
dog. It's like you can't even think about it
Yeah, it's crazy.
because it blows your mind,
We're
like
so small, so
to
small.
understand it.
And that was our sci-fi section. But that is uh I think that's a good idea of looking at us like parasites, and hopefully we could start doing better with this global warming and everything because it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
Global warming.
Yeah, it's glaciers falling now, and the glaciers that's falling, like if they evaporate, like it's gonna change shit. The climate's gonna definitely change.
Yeah, the water levels will rise. They predict Florida to be up underwater.
Everybody want to take out Florida.
Yeah, Florida's freaking wild. Man.
Yo, it's Florida always been beefing.
Yo, go ahead.
With itself. Like I feel like they have everything. There's who can they compare themselves to? They got a fucking peninsula. There's water everywhere. The best beaches everywhere. A lovely city, like a major metropolitan city on the water. Like they got.
Yeah, but when it hurricanes, everybody's scared for their life.
Well, yeah, they get hit by a hurricane.
Also,
September 1st.
Yeah, I went to Orlando a couple years ago, in a very nice area in Florida, Windermere or something like that. I don't know. Very nice area. I was staying over there, and we went out to eat, and their tap water tastes like shit. Not shit, but like shit. Like it tastes there's a distinct taste to their water. And I looked at the waiter and I was like, what's going on here? Like, what did you feed me to drink? What did you give me to drink? And she was like, I'm sorry, sir, I'll bring you back another one. I tasted it, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I asked her, I was like, does all y'all water taste like this? Yo, I went to take a shower, and I could smell it. That taste that I tasted, I could smell it in the water. And I was like, oh, okay, Florida water. That's what they mean when they say Florida water. That shit is just different, dog. That's why they crazy out there, dog. You hear all the craziest stories in Florida.
Yeah.
It's in the water, man.
It's in the water.
That shit's in the water. It's
Florida, man.
Man, look,
I do got
Florida,
one
man,
story.
exactly.
When I was on the plane, and this is probably making me like the crazy man. So I'm on the plane, and anytime I get on the plane, I got bottles on me.
Yeah,
right?
ridiculous.
So I wait to get up in the air, and right now because of Corona, they're not serving.
They don't catch the bottles on the walkthrough. TSA
they obviously don't give a fuck because it's something I do now. Like it's just a regular now. Like I know I'm bringing many.
Where
bottles.
do you keep them at?
Just on the carry-on. In my hand. And my carry-on had got searched. They didn't care.
And they didn't care.
Mm-hmm. And I felt like they was trying to play me too because they was like, oh, there's a liquid in your bag, but they was talking about my contact solution.
Oh, okay.
And then they was just like, all right. It's like, all right, good luck.
They told you there's a liquid in you? Oh, because you're not you're supposed to.
Because it goes through the scanner and they was able to see it, and I guess somewhere on the scanner it looks like it, right? But
and all you had to do was tell them it was your contact cleaner, and it was like, okay, cool.
Heck no. Well, he had to.
Did he take it out?
Yeah, he had to take it out.
Oh, okay.
And shit.
I was about to say,
but
what?
no, so
right.
I'm on the plane and it's only 2 hours in. I got my headphones in. I'm listening to music. I'm feeling good, especially because I'm like 3 money bottles in. And the stewardess walked by and she was like, sir, we're supposed to serve you alcohol. You're not supposed to serve yourself alcohol. And I was like, oh, that's my story.
You know why?
Why?
So they can make money. Psych. I would think it's because they want to keep tabs on how much you're drinking.
Yeah,
they don't want a drunk, belligerent person 30,000 feet up in the air, bro. Like, you start some shit up there, plane coming down, you fucking up everybody day.
No, but
everybody day.
I did see myself. I was just too happy, man. I was enjoying myself.
Bro, so you just all out there with the bottles? Like, just...
Yeah, because I just started stacking them after. Because, you get drunk. So as you drinking, you make terrible decisions.
Just
That's the whole point.
Sloppy. That's just sloppy.
That's not sloppy.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Just
sloppy.
Respect the stewardess at least. Hide the shit. Hide the shit.
Hide it.
Hide the bottles. Respect them. Don't just be all out. So you didn't know? Did you know? Did you know? Does that you was really trying to shoot them?
Wait, go ahead.
Did you really try to shoot the bottles?
Did I know what?
Okay.
Did I know what?
I was gonna act like I didn't know you know what. Look, did you know that you can't have your own personal bottles on the plane? Surely.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
What?
I felt like maybe like It's a good chance. I'm not sure.
All right, cool. Enough of that. All right. I feel you. That's crazy. Yeah. Next time, man, at least hide the bottle. Respect the stewardess enough. You know, just show you a little bit of respect. They probably felt disrespected. If I was what's the male version of a stewardess? Steward?
Steward.
Are you a steward?
You're a steward.
If I was a steward,
instead of stewardess, you're a steward nigga. No, sorry, that was a bad one. Keep going. I apologize.
You killed it. You killed it. God damn, you killed it. Oh my God.
Hey, have you ever been caught up in beef because of like your girl or a girl you've been talking to?
Oh, for sure.
Like how it go?
How it go? All right, we was at just the first thing that popped in my mind. Remember in Aiken, USC Aiken. So yeah, we're products of USC Aiken. What up? Steeplechase.
Okay, everybody's happy at Steeplechase.
Everybody's drunk at Steeplechase, right? And I don't know what happened. We was at a homie's tent because everybody got tents set up around, and nobody really pays attention to the horses. I mean, the people, I don't know. We don't pay attention to the horses. We just go out there, and it's a drinking event. So out there, and I'm at a tent, and all of a sudden, I just hear shit happen in that like tent behind me. I'm like, what the fuck? And shit. And my girl come over there, and like, I'm like, all right, what's up? So I walk over there, and like, got cool. There was some chick was talking shit, and dude, she was talking. A dude was talking shit to her, so to my girl. So I went over there and talked to the dude, and we hashed everything out. Everything was cool. It was like, yo, yeah, I was, I had to tell him like, chill out, handle that with me, don't handle it with her, or whatever. But we was about to take a shot. We was like, cool. Truce, we out here having a good time. Don't want to cause no scene, especially being one of the only black people out there. Because if you know steeplechase and horse racing, we rare out that motherfucker. Yeah. We rare, right? So I was like, yeah, we ain't gonna do that out here. About to take the shot. I think we took the shot. I can't remember. I think we maybe took the shot. And one of the girls that was at the tent with the dude that was talking shit started talking shit too. Right back to her, right back to my girl. I'm like, God damn. So I just went off on her because it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary.
So
shit was handled.
Y'all right.
Shit was handled. Yeah, for sure. You got to. But there has been times where she's wrong.
Do you still back her, or do you like you wait till
in
you
the
get
moment?
home?
Because what you gonna do, dog? What you gonna do? Be like,
baby, chill.
Yeah, okay, cool. You can't do that, but it's like it depends on the situation if you can do that. Like, if it was a fighting situation, you ain't gonna go join the other team and like throw down with your girl. Imagine
right,
that shit.
You're
What
right.
you gonna do in that moment? You got to be the bad guy. You got to be on the wrong side.
So
you know what I mean?
too?
You got to be on. You have to be
Do
on the
you
wrong
ever let
side
them
to
know,
back
or do
her
you
up.
just let it go?
No, after that shit is over, you cuss her ass out. Simple as that. Like, why the fuck you got me into this shit looking stupid because you was wrong? What the fuck? Like, you got to,
I
dog.
love your honesty. You gotta be transparent.
You got to, dog. You cannot let that shit slide. Because you let that shit slide, guess what's happening? You're gonna be fighting some other shit you don't believe in. Some other cause that's wrong. Yeah, then you just gonna be the nigga fight for the wrong causes all your life. Just because you ain't correct the girl last time. But you have to stick on their side. That's all jokes and shit, y'all. But you gotta stick on the side at least for that moment. And then, you know what I mean, let her know she fucked up in the end.
Yeah.
Now, that might be another fight when you start to let her know she fucked up, because she gonna be like, oh, so you think all that shit. So
I used to hate that. Like, if somebody was, I said if somebody, like it's not a female I'm talking to, but if I talk to a girl and she's telling me her problems, and initially I'm gonna want to help solve the problem, right? Like, oh, you got a problem with somebody at work. I'm like, well, maybe you can navigate it, not talk to them, do this, that, or the third, make it work. But they was like, no, I don't want you to solve my problems. I just want you to listen. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like now I'm just listening to you complaining and stuff. So it's like now I get called inconsiderate, or they'll be like, "Oh, you're never on my side." Because a lot of times, if you listen to them complain, there's something that they could have avoided, especially when it's like females at their job or something. Like, yo, it's your superior. She asked you to do it, and you start complaining. I could definitely see her like reprimanding you for that. But you can't say that though, because they be like, you know what, that's your problem. You know?
Yeah. If I'm like if I'm in a mood, not mood, I can't think of the word right now, but if I'm in a vibe, there we go. If I'm having a vibe on a good day vibe, and you come in or some why this bitch said that to me, or why this bitch was looking at me like that, or whatever, why, or like this is what happened. I will say, yo, not right now. I'm not about to listen to that shit right now. Like I'm good.
That's big
I
of you.
understand you want to talk and let it out, but just like, cause I'm not like that. Like I don't get it. I don't know if that's a female thing, and I don't want to put that on y'all and say that's all a female thing, because there might be males that do that too.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true. Pessimistic people, maybe.
I don't like if I have an issue at work. Yo, I had the issue at work. That shit made me mad in that moment, and I move on. And I don't bring that back to the crib, because who the fuck wants to just sit there and listen to bad news or bad vibes? Like nobody wants to see that. I
That's
might
true.
mention it. I might be like, yo, dude did this, or this is what happened at work. That shit pissed me off. And I moved on by then. I don't want to elaborate on it again and relive that moment.
To
like
play the
after.
devil's advocate, though, it's like when you're at work or something, if it is the situation, it's like you're limited on how you can express yourself because you are in like the work environment. So I'm sure a lot of times people just want to, they want to let it out
afterwards.
and
You
it's
vent
like
afterwards.
they try to vent.
How
to
long
you.
do you hold that in? Like how long does it take? All right, so
They
you
can
need
tell
to
the story
vent. You
twice.
need to vent.
They
You
tell the
need to
story
vent,
twice. They
right?
can tell it to me one time. They could tell it to
So
a
what is
friend one
venting?
time.
What is venting? And I'm asking this to say, like, how much time does it need to be in between to where it is still necessary that you vent? As in, can I go 5 hours and still need to vent about some shit, or can I go 5 hours and there's no need to even bring it up again?
It all
Like,
depends
there's no
on
need to
how it
vent.
affected you.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then if you're an emotional person, and then if it's a female,
I feel
it
like
could
that
be
matters.
that time
Yes,
of the month.
yes.
It's all sorts of things.
Yeah,
They said the solstice is coming, and Mars is in retrograde. Everything's
What
heightened.
does that mean? Hey, yo, I looked it up. Somebody said Mars is in retrograde and some shit was in retrograde. I thought the shit was about to hit us or something, bro. I was like, I looked it up immediately. I didn't know. I'm ignorant to some things. I don't know everything.
I
I definitely admit
that right now we're heightened, and then the solstice,
heightened?
like emotionally, everything's heightened for everybody.
I don't feel any different.
Yeah, well, you're an unemotional person, so
I'm
maybe
not
you're like
unemotional.
You're super unemotional
I'm
now. You
not
might be.
unemotional. I'm not unemotional.
And
I have
then-
emotions, everybody.
I thought winter already started, but technically winter doesn't start till the solstice.
When is that?
Like
December.
The 21st.
Yeah.
And that's when Jupiter and Saturn will appear closer than they've ever appeared together or something.
Like for the
crazy.
first time or all the time, every year?
I think like it was the first time in like 40 years. Some crazy shit. But don't fact check me because I'd be lying. But damn, I know that is something that's coming on the 21st. And it's starting to get a little nippy.
Oh yeah, the winter solstice. I think that is the winter solstice.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, yeah. That's when it's like when the sun appears in this above something for. All right, so this is that thought. I watched this show on Netflix called The Zeitgeist.
The who?
The Zeitgeist.
Okay.
And it's about like how a lot of the religions are the same story, and they just repeat it. And one of the things was the rising of Christ. Christ rose in 3 days. The Son of God rose in 3 days. In 3 days, it was about the winter solstice, right? And during that time, the sun is at the highest, or some shit like that, for 3 days, and that's what that story was referring to. But it got translated into the Bible, and that's what people believe now. But the Zeitgeist, that is another show that I recommend for everybody. It is like it's comparing religions, and it's telling about the similarities in all the religions, and I'm like all for that. I'm not religious, but like religious things, like religious movies dealing with like crypto movies, like Da Vinci Code, things like that. 100% for it. Like I can watch those all day.
So compared to you, I watch a bunch of mindless stuff.
Who stuff?
Like I watch mindless stuff. Like
I don't know what you're saying.
Like I don't like
mindless.
Yeah,
mindless.
I don't like documentaries at all. Really, I kind of try to stay away from 'em. I hate that murder, criminal mystery shit.
Why?
Like I don't know.
What is mindless? What is mindless?
Romances, comedy romance. I like comedy romance. ComRom. That's why I look at
romance movies
all fucking day, nigga.
You like romance movies?
Yeah, of course. Why not? It's like it's funny. You know, they tell their jokes. They meet each other. You see them go through the trials and tribulations.
I absolutely hate romance movies.
Why?
I will do whatever there is need to be done around the house to get out of a romance movie.
What?
I
hold hands, watch television together. You can put your head in her lap. Be like, oh, babe, that's us.
Ew, no, I hate that. Yo, it's so cheesy, yo.
Man.
Those movies are so cheesy. Like, it's not like that. It's never like that in those movies.
It's like, it's waves.
It's never like that in those movies. They make those movies so cheesy and so appealing to
love
females.
Love can be cheesy sometimes.
Love can be cheesy. I agree. Love can be cheesy.
When was the last time you did something that was like cheesy, lovey stuff, but you was like, I did it. I don't care. Like, you ain't never like, you make her like a card out of like construction paper or.
I'm not that guy, man. That's one of my problems. Faults in a relationship. I'm just not that guy. I try to be, and that's something I'm working on. I'm trying to work on that.
You bring random flowers, you know, like just because flowers, right? Or like bring her a favorite candy just because you like want to bring her candy and shit. That's why I watch comedy romance. I get ideas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you grow up watching those?
Yeah, with my mom
and your sisters.
Mm-hmm. They used to force me.
There you go.
I got 5 sisters.
Right. I don't have any.
I ain't got no control.
We learned about this on the last episode. I never grew up with any of that shit. It was always shoot 'em up, bang bang action movies, yo. That's what I'm here for.
And see, they would hate on me.
Documentaries. I'm with a documentary, a good documentary. I remember one. It was a long time ago. I fell in love. It was another religious documentary. I love religious documentaries. Yeah, man, documentaries I can learn something from. The National Geographic ones. They got one on Netflix now that just came out called Alien Lands or something like that. And they imagine what animals would be like on alien planets like that. They compare them to animals here and kind of draw up a conclusion as to what something would be like on another planet. And there was a meme that came out that was everybody was shocked that they be faking the National Geographic shit because this guy was fighting two beetles, the horned beetles. Mm-hmm. He was fighting 2 of them, and it looked like they was out in the wild, but this motherfucker had a whole studio set up in a shed at his parents' house with sand and shit to make it look like it was out in the wild, and he put them right next to each other to make them fight. And that's how
smart,
they do that shit. I mean, that is how they would do it, you know? I mean, if you want something to do, you can't just be out here finding beetles fucking and fighting all the time and shit like that. Like, when the last time you seen 2 bugs doing some shit like that?
Actually, no, you'd be surprised, though. I done seen some crazy shit with some animals fighting.
Yeah.
I remember I cried to The Notebook. I watched it with my mom. That was a good movie. I enjoyed that a lot.
The last movie I cried about, and I fought these tears back, Hardball.
Hardball?
You don't remember Hardball?
Yeah, with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
You cried?
Yeah. When what was the little kid name?
Jordan.
No, the little kid that always was. No, he wasn't listening to music. The little small kid. What was his name, man, in the movie? I can't think of his name. Anyway, in Hardball, where the little kid dies. If you haven't seen that movie right now and I ruined it for you, so what? This was so long ago.
Movie, yeah.
It was so long ago. But when the little kid dies, man, oh my God. I was like,
oh man.
He was supposed to be out there. There was like, he was the inspiration in the movie, man. I was like, oh. I remember being in the theater, and like hard down. Like, I was not letting myself cry because I was there with my dad and my brother and shit like that. And like, I think they had dropped the tear, but I was like, no.
Not you.
I'm not doing it. But it was like tear ducts probably had a gallon in them, bro. If I would have just touched myself in the eye, them shits would have came down. But I was like, no.
Beautiful.
But that's another thing though. Like I don't know, males and their emotions, man.
Yeah. Wait,
males
before we get into men being emotionless, I cried to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the original one.
You just a soft nigga.
Man. No, wait. When Ralph was like in the tub and because he just got his ass whooped and shit. And they was like rubbing his head with the water. I was like, no, they go down. But yeah, men.
That's
men,
what. Wait,
men
stop.
Toxic masculinity.
Nah,
Toxic masculinity.
Is that what I'm about to do right now to you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because
yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
I try to be vulnerable.
You
and
cried.
My other side. Now you're judging me. Now you're creating a wall. You're creating a wall between us. I can't.
These people want to know about this shit. You cried on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That was sad shit. The original one, and then it's like the way the camera was shot. It looks like it's an old movie too, so it's I don't know. That was cold, man. I was like, they ain't had to Ralph like that though. He was the realest one, you know what I'm saying? He was representing. Yeah, he got his ass beat. Try to kill my man. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what it is why men tend to express themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Because we're supposed to be strong and like I don't know, not crying shit. That's how we were raised. But it's I do realize that is an emotion that everybody has and you're supposed to cry. Crying is a normal thing and it's okay for men to cry. Depending on the situation. If it is a Ninja Turtle movie, fuck no. You do not cry for a Ninja Turtle plan.
You got to be able to see the beauty in everything in all art. But I do think that it is something where like if a female, not maybe all, but some females if they see a man crying, they might think less of him, depending on the situation.
I don't know about that. Initially, yes, but yeah, you're right. Depending on the situation. Like I feel like if females see a man cry, they'll be like, "Oh, he has emotions," and that's he's a normal guy, or he's not like these other guys. He really has emotions. He's letting his real self out. He's not afraid to show himself.
I used to hate that. I used to have girls that was like, they argue with me just to argue with me because they want to see me feel something. So like they start arguments with me.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
So you know for a fact they were just arguing for no reason.
Yeah, but like but it's like it's
How
crazy
do you know
because
that?
multiple people.
How do you know they were arguing?
Because they verbally expressed it to me. Multiple people.
They said they said they wanted you to cry. Not cry. Sorry, they wanted to argue with you just because they said that.
Yeah, just because it's like I'm always acting like everything's so cool, Ryan and shit. So they like fucking with me.
Oh, they just wanted to see if you had any emotions
and see if I cared. That's the main thing. You know, they want to always see if you care.
I can see that. Just to pull something up out of you.
But I don't think a man. Well, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. I feel like that's bad attention. Like I know some things it's like attention is attention, good or for the bad. But like, nah, I feel like that's bad attention. Don't argue with me. Like we could talk. There's other ways to seek attention than to bug the fuck out of me.
Yeah, bugging and nagging. Bugging and nagging is that's something
if I catch myself bugging a girl, I'll try to like snap out of it and get out of it.
Self-realization.
Yes.
Like you know you're bugging somebody. Like I feel like a lot of females don't know when they're bugging.
Once you send that third text off with no response, stop. Just stop. Don't do it no more. You gotta let it go sometimes.
You talking about them sending it?
No, like you.
I'm
the one.
Oh, yeah. So
you know, when you
text with no response.
Ooh, leave getting left on red.
I don't know about red.
I do that on purpose sometimes. Like if somebody texts me and
you just leave it on red.
Like I'll click on it and then like exit out of it just so they know I looked at it and I'm not responding to that dumb shit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Damn, see that's a whole nother culture. That's a whole nother like social thing. Like if you don't have Apple, you don't know about that. Like because I don't have that, so I don't deal with you know clicking on a message just so somebody knows I seen it to not respond or having it unresponded to
so
all day.
This how you stop from double texting, right? You text somebody like, what you doing, right? Now, if they don't respond, you could like hold it and put the question mark over it. So it's like you didn't necessarily double text them, but it'll send another reminder of what you
Oh
text.
yeah, because y'all can do the emojis on the text.
Because that's something I'd be like, nigga, I know you seen it. Or like if you send somebody like a list of stuff and they'll respond to one thing and they skip over something, you go back. I know you see me send that too. Answer me, please. Tell you, man, men need to be able to be vulnerable, man. This time.
That's the word, vulnerability. Vulnerable.
People, everybody wants you to be until you start to be, and then now they like, oh, you're giving too much.
You're giving too much?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've ever heard of a female say you're giving too much. Maybe not to me, but like, I don't know any other. I don't know. I've never heard that before. Period.
Well, being a person, maybe.
Do you give too much?
I've heard once or twice that I talk a lot, and I've been told that I talk too much. And when I do talk, I may say some things that.
What do you mean, may?
May or may not, because it's like, what is talking too much? If I have something to say. You know, if a girl is telling the story, you can't be like, "Yo, chill, babe, you talking too much." No.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like a mean thing to say. You shouldn't like cap a person's talk.
I don't think it. I don't think anything's wrong with that. As far as like,
you would.
Yo, if somebody's talking too much, let them know they're talking too much. You don't. All right, so. My thing is, because if I'm talking too much, I want you to let me know I'm talking too much. If I'm doing anything too much, be like, yeah, you're doing that a little too much. Like,
well,
I won't take offense to it. What do you mean?
I would hate to be the person to be like, yo, Josh, you talking too much. But then it was like somebody else sitting in the car. I'm like, no, bro, I was listening to everything you was talking about.
Well,
bro,
if there's somebody else in the car, that's not your place to say you're talking too much then. Like, if it's not just a one-on-one thing. If it's a one-on-one thing, yeah, that's cool. If it's more than one person, don't tell me I'm talking too much, because I know there's other motherfuckers listening to me, nigga. Shut up. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell me I'm talking too much. They listening to me.
But if it's just me and you, it's like, that shit hurt, though.
I was like, yeah, nigga, shut up, nigga. I heard you, bro.
Oh, man. I am good for that, though.
Oh, you know I'll tell somebody to talk too much. We got a homeboy.
Nah, you crazy. You childish. But like I was about to say, men just got to be able to be vulnerable. They got to be able to tell each other things. And you got to be able to help each other out. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely. All right, so look, there's something else I think what was it? Oh, let's talk about the highs and lows of social media. I already know what the lows are. The lows, the lowest of the low you can go is suicide. God damn. Yeah.
People are killing themselves over being bullied over social media. Which is
or not even being bullied, bro. Just not getting enough likes for a picture or some shit, which I think is the craziest thing ever. That's wild. Some social construct that we came up with that's not even real.
True.
You don't get enough likes, so you feel like you're not enough, and you hurt yourself in some kind of way. That is unfathomable to me. I don't understand it. But at the same time, a lot of people are fragile out here. I might not be as fragile as somebody else like that.
Well, it's people that's
or self-conscious
too. That's a big
that's true. So it is real to them. Like if that's all they know.
We didn't get Facebook till what, college?
When did Facebook come out?
I don't know. 07, 06.
07, 06?
That's what it might have came out. It might have been, yeah.
Bro, we in college
when Facebook
we was in
college when Facebook came out.
All right, so we were definitely in high school when MySpace came out, right?
Yeah.
We showing our age.
I wasn't on MySpace. That wasn't my thing.
You wasn't on MySpace?
I wasn't on MySpace.
What?
Nah, I was chilling on that. I was a nerd. I was a heavy nerd. I was a super nerd.
Yo, MySpace was the shit. What do you mean? MySpace, you could have been a nerd on MySpace. No, you had to make your page, which was like writing code and shit. Like, not writing code, but like copy and pasting it. And it's like HTML code. And that's how you made your page. Like, you customized your page using code.
It seems fun. I always probably thought it was for girls too, though. Like decorating.
You had your top friends list.
Top friends.
You had when you clicked on the page, your music, nigga, your
You
theme
look like you
song
had
play.
beef with somebody because you wasn't in their top friends.
Nah, hell no. Nah. But I had a MySpace, and like when you got on my page, like I don't know, some Gucci or some shit played. I actually maybe not Gucci.
I was wanting,
maybe not Gucci.
I want Twitter to do something like that, where like you could see the last things that someone posted. Like if I post a song, you should be able, as soon as you click on my profile, that song should just start playing. And it'd be like, oh, this is the last 3 songs that this person posted. And you could go do it on their profile. Because it's like, I don't want them to basically become Snapchat. Because I feel like that's the...
You think Twitter is becoming Snapchat?
That's what... Because they got the fleets now. It's
slowly fleets, that is still the dumbest thing. Anyway, so again, I don't have Snapchat. I have no idea how Snapchat works. Can you... So does Snapchat have like a rolling dialogue of people just talking on it?
No, and that's where Twitter.
So how is Twitter?
That's their one unique thing. But so their uniqueness is people being able to just post casually all day, right? But then it's like, how do you upgrade that? How do you make it better? So now they starting to do things that Instagram do. They even had the thing where you could like talk and post your talking, and that they took that from something else. So it's like. Right now, they just kind of regurgitating stuff that's already exists.
I think all that might actually change because Facebook was just in court. That people are suing Facebook because they're saying they have too much of a monopoly over social media. So they have Facebook, Instagram. What's the other thing they have? They might own Snapchat because after a while, all these things started to look alike.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
On Snapchat though, I didn't.
Who owns Snapchat?
I'm not sure though.
Facebook. Well, damn, I wish I had my phone.
But I do like that about America though. They don't believe in that monopolizing shit. Like if you doing too good, they'll can't like Walmart. Walmart got sued because they was doing too much, man. They cutting out the little.
You gotta offer fair opportunity for other people. And to be fair, Facebook was gobbling all that shit up. Mm-hmm. Like Facebook owns everything. A lot of the social media arena.
Yeah, they are Bill Gates for that shit too.
Yeah. Damn, what was you talking about? We was talking about what did I say? Highs and lows. Highs and lows social media.
Yeah.
So So the highs are you can get your business out there. Let's start with the highs.
Popping, making money.
You can get your business out there, your podcasts out there. What up? You can
meet your love of life.
The love of your life. You can meet new people. Mm-hmm. You can get your hobby out there. You can learn about new things. Like you can go, I don't know, get a VPN. It
can be a great thing. Really, it's just people commenting and people always in competition.
Do you think there's more highs than lows or more lows than highs?
I think it's more highs than lows. That's why if there was more lows, then I definitely feel like they'd take that shit out. Or people.
No, they would not.
Why wouldn't
I feel like there's more lows.
People wouldn't use it.
Okay, all right, so cool. It might not be a number thing. It might just be how heavy things are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it makes people happy might be heavier than it killing people. You know what I mean? just not saying that's what the scale is, but I'm just saying like that's that just a comparison or just a. So you know what I'm talking about.
The only thing about social media I feel like is bad is that sometimes it gives people a voice who shouldn't have a voice.
That is not the only thing.
What? I mean, I don't know.
Who shouldn't have a voice?
People 45. Who's like teaching hate.
45.
Who's 45?
Exactly.
Now you got to tell me like who's 45.
Nobody knows who 45 is. Nobody cares who 45 is.
Oh.
Yeah. Nobody cares who 45 is, right?
I don't know.
You don't know who 45 is?
No.
Me either. If you don't understand, I'm turning this into a thing.
What, 45?
Yeah, 45. Fuck 45. Right?
Why?
Because.
Who's 45?
Exactly, bro.
You know what? Leave me alone, man.
Who is 45?
I wonder why I drink a lot.
Who is 45, man? I'm turning this into a thing, and it's a good thing.
All right, so don't have me beefing with 45. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. 45, we don't know you. We don't know you. 45 is Trump, man.
Oh, 45. Okay. Stay woke. You always been woke, bro.
Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up.
Nigga, I was like, yo, what old nigga this man be?
No, so we talking about voice, having a voice.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
so that is one person. I still think everybody should have a voice. Everybody should have a voice for the simple reason if you have a fucked up voice,
if you're malicious.
everybody needs to know that your voice is fucked up. We don't need you having this voice in silence and you just going around and everybody don't know that's your voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, though.
All right. So, yeah, everybody needs a voice. I don't think that's a bad thing about it. I think one of the bad things about it is that it creates this false sense of needing to be social media, that is. It creates a false sense of people needing to appeal to a certain standard or a thing that they think is a standard. You know what I mean? Like wearing makeup 24/7 and snapping a picture of your food and all that should not be the standard. Especially
what if you like makeup? I hear often the girls say it's more like painting for them than necessarily like it's just something to do. Like they'll like wake up and do their makeup and then get in the bed and watch TV and shit. Just because they like doing that shit.
Okay, I can't hate on that. I'm not a girl. I don't understand. Maybe you're into makeup. If you're into makeup, that's a cool thing. Cool. Speaking of makeup, Meg Thee Stallion. Did you see the picture of her without? Have you ever seen her without makeup?
Seen her, yeah, she looks regular.
She looks better
without it.
Without makeup.
Something about her.
She
eyebrows
looks like exactly. That's what it is.
What?
With the makeup and the eyebrows, yo. She looks like too made up, like a clown. Like it looks like it's too much.
I'm on the opposite end. I think she
you
looks
like
better
her
with makeup.
better with the makeup.
Yeah, I feel like I don't see her eyebrows when she ain't got no makeup on.
I
mean, I'll accept it either way, of course. But like, if I had to like pick a picture,
I'm not a huge fan of makeup. And my thing about makeup is it's cool that y'all wear it. It's cool that females wear it. All the time, maybe not. But I don't know. I feel like it has to do something to the skin.
I
feel like it has to do something to the skin. Over time,
after a while, but they're making it better. And it's like I don't mind a little foundation and maybe a little powder. I just don't like eyeshadow.
You don't like eyeshadow?
I can't stand it.
You hate eyeshadow?
And then they do the little cat eye thing. Oh my god!
Just why I don't like that? Why you don't like that?
I don't know. It just look clowny to me.
So you not?
I don't like the cat eyes. I don't like the swoop. I don't like none of that. I just don't like eyeshadow. I really don't like it. If you got on foundation.
Wait. What's eyeshadow? Eyeshadow is the shit that's under the eye.
No.
What's the thing that's on the eye, like on the eyelid?
Oh, that's probably just foundation.
Like that goes around the eye.
Yeah, like that's just they do.
What's mascara?
Oh, that's for your eyelashes.
Oh, see, okay.
I deal with a lot of women.
Yeah, so makeup is cool, man. I think makeup is cool. It's just when you do too much, like some of these girls out here, they just don't know.
Yeah,
they just don't know.
And it's cakey.
And it looked like, oh my God, these Carolina girls at tailgates and shit, dog. Oh my God, dog. It looked like you could, if you run your finger across their face, it's like you'll build up a mound up your finger, dog. Oh,
it's nothing worse
and you
than
can look at it and tell, like
hypothetically, you bring a girl home from the club and you get makeup on your pillows, and you're like, what the? Or like you get a hug from a girl, and now you done got it on your clothes and stuff. Can't stand that either. But I'm a male. If I'm ugly, I'ma just be ugly. I can't really do too much about it.
But what if you could, and what if it was accepted that you do something about it?
Would I wear it?
I got what if it was accepted? What if it was accepted that you could do something about your ugliness?
I used to talk to
Would you wear makeup?
I used to talk to a girl that had she was Indian, but she had scars in her face, ass of scars in her face, but when she wore makeup, you couldn't see them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I do understand for certain situations, or even with the Keke Palmer thing. She got the skin thing, so I don't know, but they got that. If it was a male with that same disease, he would just have to be ugly.
Males wear makeup.
Yeah, that's in movies. But I think that's about it, though. I don't think even it's like the.
I mean, gay dudes wear makeup.
Well, yeah, They're anomaly. They don't count. They do whatever they want to do. It's cool, bro.
They're an anomaly.
Yo,
oh my
it's
god!
one of them,
Dude.
it's like, oh, what are they doing now? Oh, okay, proud of them.
Yo, I had a conversation. Like, this is different. This totally different. All right, so we'll get back to the highs and lows of social media. I guess. Oh, we ran on with that shit. But what do you believe? This is a little deeper, a little more serious of a conversation.
Let's go.
What do you believe, that people are born gay, or they choose to be gay?
They born gay.
Okay, we're on the same side. It's not much of a conversation.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay,
cool.
Word. No. I definitely
I was talking to somebody,
and he was gay as fuck, bro.
Yeah, exactly, like, dog. I'm like, yo, you know this shit from the beginning. Like, you see it in there when you see them when they're young, and you be like, all right, cool. He gonna be like that. That's cool though. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what it is. So I understand. I think people are born gay. But I was talking to somebody that was like, yo, I don't understand how people can be gay. Like, they like God. Yeah, he burned the whole city. He was like, people chose to be gay. God burned down the what is it? Gomorrah? Was it Gomorrah?
I can't remember the name of the place.
They were doing like sodomy and shit.
Yeah, sodomy and shit, and he fucked the whole shit up.
Yeah, because they were gay, and I'm like, I don't think God did that, honestly. I think somebody who was against gays was like, I'm going to burn this shit down and blame it on God.
James had,
bro, all the motherfuckers had, especially back then. Especially back then. But I'm like, yo, I think people are born gay.
It hurt my heart when I found out Socrates was gay.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think also people can choose to do that.
Like, if I didn't like women, could I force myself to? Like, I don't think I can force myself to be with a man.
No,
I think it's nothing in me.
But what I'm talking, so mainly I'm talking about back then.
They could force it?
Yes.
It's rape.
No, not forcing yourself on somebody. I'm saying forcing yourself to be gay.
Oh.
Not forcing yourself to be gay, but to do gay things, as in have sex with another male. Because I think back then it was a lot more accepted for that to happen.
That's pretty gay.
Yeah. Well, okay. It was a lot more accepted for that to happen, so people did it just because.
Just because?
You know what I mean? Like you said, like earlier, you said you don't have to be attracted to somebody to have sex with them.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay,
yeah, but they got
so back then it was.
That's a heavy ass part of the equation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
100% though, my man. But
that's a sad life. You saying that just hurt my feelings.
What?
Having sex with somebody that, like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Just having sex with somebody you don't like is a weird thing.
You brought it up, nigga. Yeah. It is a very sad thing. That's why I wouldn't do it. Like, how do you go back? All right, so I can understand, like, coming out the club or some shit. You know what I mean? And being dumb drunk, and you're like, yo, did I really do that shit? Like, that's the only time I can see that, because you don't know if you like that person in a moment, in the mood, in the vibes that you in the club, you know what I mean? Especially, you know what I mean, shit changes. People faces distort when you're in the club, and especially if you get too drunk.
Crazy.
If you get too drunk, what is it? Not inhibitions. What's I always forget words on this show. I'm gonna write me a vocabulary list so I can have shit to choose from.
It's just a sidebar. I was listening to the podcast that we shot before, and he was looking for a word, and I was like, I bet that was the word he was looking for. It just came to me.
And that's why I said that, because I feel like every episode so far, I have forgotten some shit. I think it's just I know a lot of fucking words, and I search for them, and if I can't find them.
You'd be able to say them.
That's not true.
What?
Even if I know some shit, you can forget shit. I can still
what
know it.
What do you know that you forgot? You know how to
I don't know.
bike.
I forgot.
I'm saying, like, if anything you know, you never forget.
No, that's not true. If you know it, you can forget.
Okay, you know 1 + 1 is 2. You will never forget that.
Yeah, but that's something totally different. That's what a lot of shit is based off of. 1 + 1 is 2.
You know, up is up, down is down. It's
again, a lot of things are based on up being up. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm talking about is like a random fact. Like, What's a random fact
that you know?
That I know.
See, that means you don't know if you don't know it.
But I do know. If you reminded me of this random fact that I don't know right now, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's right. I do know that.
Ooh, okay.
I do know that. Did you know? Random fact.
Okay.
See, no, because I always remember this fact.
All right.
No matter what. But sometimes I couldn't think of it. Seahorses can be male or female.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I think I did.
Did you know that?
I think I did know that.
Did you forget it at some point?
I don't think I forgot that.
Anyway, I feel like you can know things and forget at the same time. There's shit that you forget that you know.
I feel like that's what men say about their girls and shit. Like they know something but they forget it. Like you're supposed to do something for her, but you be like, I forgot.
Anniversaries.
Ooh,
anniversaries.
I know,
good example.
I know.
Good example. Anniversaries. Like, yo, yeah, I know I got fucking married this day. I fucking forgot. My bad. Like, but you know it. You know it. You know you got married this day. But you forgot that day that you got married.
I guess.
Or that's not really a good example because you really just forgot to get something that day or to celebrate it in some sense. But yeah,
no. Actually, this is just a question. Right?
Wait. Hold on. Do I need to
Go ahead. It's not even for us. It's just it sounds terrible. It sounds nasty.
I want to hear. Nasty question.
I was gonna be like, yo.
I try to keep this as PG
it's
as
not necessarily,
possible.
well, it's about masturbation.
Other than
it's like, yo, like if a girl was to ask you, or any, I just want the women out there. I want you to find a guy, right, one of your homies, and ask him how much he masturbated between 16 and 17. And see if he feel disrespected or if he even answer, if he just look at you like crazy.
Well, I'm male though. I feel like females do that shit as much as males.
I don't necessarily feel like females masturbate like men. Not at early ages. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Early ages, I don't know.
And I feel like men do at early ages. That's just a part of us.
Sure.
Because we be hard for no reason. That's a whole nother demon. So I feel like that's why I like it. So it's like,
all right. So what's the question?
No, that was it though. Just ask a guy how much he masturbated between 16 and 17.
Why do you want to know that?
Well, no, because somebody asked me that and I felt offended. So I want to see if I'm the only one, or is that like a
wait? Why was
thing?
you offended? Like it's a question.
Like she was trying me or something. Like, yo,
in what way?
Like she was trying to expose me. Like you was masturbating like a mother. Like, is that normal for guys? And I'm like a motherfucker. Like, yeah. When you're 16 and 17,
that's a real thing. Fucking chimps masturbate.
No, but she was talking about
apes
she was talking about how many times in a day though. She was long story short, she had a client that she was telling me about, which she never told me about. On the record, she never told me about. But one of the clients masturbating like a motherfucker. So I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to she trying to gain knowledge on masturbation for teens, and I'm like, shit, 16 and 17.
But that's her job. Shit, she got to find out some kind of way. She got to get input from other places. I mean, is that a normal thing? How does she advise this nigga now? Like, does she need to tell him, yo, what the fuck? Or does she say, oh, that's normal? She needs to know, you know? She needs to know how to advise this motherfucker.
Those are two. If I walked in on my son masturbating, I'd be like, nigga,
weird.
Slap him in the back of the neck. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
But why would you ask that? That's such a dumb question to ask.
Like, what you doing?
Yeah, you know what the fuck he's doing. Why would you?
Well, I mean, like, why are you getting caught doing it? I never got caught, so you should never get caught, motherfucker. You gotta be smarter than this. Right? You gotta get better spots or something.
Yeah, like why you put me in this position?
Yeah.
Why you put me in this position? Why you make me look at you like this? Why I gotta look at you? Not every time I see you, nigga, you got your dick in your hand. Why?
You know I'm gonna tell your mama. You know what I'm telling you? Y'all gonna leave me looking at you different. Yo. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird question to ask, man. Good job.
I apologize, but I feel like it was a good one. It was a good one.
I guess, man. I guess. What else is going on in the world today, man? It's a lot of crazy shit.
I was wondering. I was talking to somebody, and we was talking like older people who talk to younger people, right? Is it really them just imposing like wealth on them, or is it because they're not adequate enough to talk to their peers? Or I feel like
I'm missing a part of this question.
So like people who talk to people, let's say with a 10-year age gap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because they're not adequate enough to talk to their peers? Or is it because like they want to like
when you say talk to, you mean like relationship?
Yeah, be in a relationship with their peers.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
Or is it because like maybe they just want to be like dominant over a person? Because I feel like younger people, they may be a little bit more submissive when they talk to older people.
It could be anything, man. Like I feel like it could be because they want to talk to a younger person. It could be because they think they could educate this younger person on things. They could be a learning vessel, or somebody to learn from. It could be just because they found you and they fucking like you now. Like it could be anything.
Coincidences. When I was younger, I always judged men who talked to younger girls. I always felt like they were. I fucked up.
So if y'all didn't know, my phone died. My phone died. So that was a little chop suey. Cut it up. Huh? Oh no! Well, I'm gonna cut this. Maybe not. We might see it anyway. But we jumping back into it.
I always felt like older dudes talking to younger girls was like cherry picking, or them like getting low hanging fruit. Like it was just something that you just don't do until you become the younger person, and then you just wondering like, am I low hanging fruit? Is it like?
Do you feel like you're low hanging fruit right now?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in the vulnerable.
You feel like you're easy. That's what low hanging fruit pretty much is.
I can see that.
You easy?
I could if in the right situation.
You
know, I could be exposed. You know what I'm saying? You treat me right, I might show you a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Low hanging fruit, depending on the age gap. Yeah, I can see that. But I don't know. I feel like it's different from men to women. For men, yeah, going that much younger might be depending on the age. Now, if you're talking 40 and 30, that's out the window. That ain't low hanging fruit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Everybody got bills and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We grown now.
Everybody got bills. 30 and 20.
It's that 20. It's
low hanging fruit. Yeah, you can't even drink. You can't even drink. Yeah, that's low hanging fruit. That's low hanging fruit.
But it's like when you're 30. All right, so yeah, you're 30 talking to a 20-year-old. So many reasons though, outside of like you're trying to take advantage of somebody. Like you could just be that's where you at in life or something, or you could be childish. I really can't think of anything positive of why somebody would, unless like they were just really pretty. Now there is something about being like if they're legal and they're really pretty, then I understand. But like if you talking to a girl, she ugly and she 20, that you just trash. You're probably a terrible person.
I could agree. I could agree. Yeah, you can't be too old talking to somebody too young, but you can be old talking to somebody younger than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And to the viewers out there, if you're wondering like why do our thoughts matter, like who are we and why are you listening to us? We don't necessarily know yet, but if you keep listening enough and we make it, then boom, you'll understand why.
Yo, I just knew you was about to say something that like I was like, yeah. That's why you're listening to us. But you don't know. You don't know why you're listening to us.
They don't know. We don't know. Right now, just lean on the fact that we're funny sometimes, not all the time. But
it ain't even that we're funny. We're just a good time to listen to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
you're on the couch with us.
You might catch a laugh on the way.
Right here in the middle. You're right here with us.
Yeah, right here. You see? You see this? You're right here. You see this? Right in between us.
And we're very interactive. We talk to the two people that comment. Like we're gonna talk to you back.
Yeah, I feel like we've had a wide array of situations we've both been in. So we could speak on a few things. There's different knowledge,
experience between the both of us.
Yeah, experience between the two of us. So we got some good thing, as you can tell, that we got some good things to talk about. and things we've seen and our mindsets on two different things. First of all, our mindsets are totally different.
That's not true. We're both trying to be very productive, as in, taking care of our families. I just
our mindsets are totally
banter
different
about booty. That's innocent. It's comedy style. That's it.
And I fill in the rest, you know. I fill in the rest. He got the booty. I fill in the rest. You know what I mean? And that's how we make it work.
That's how we make it work. Yeah.
We appreciate y'all listening, man. Again, I'm HP.
And I'm G.
And we'll see you next time. Peace. We out.
I ain't know what to do.